Oh boy, okay. Alrighty then. Hello, everybody. This is Chidori Snake. Um, if you're asking why the hood, it's because my hair is a mess. Um, I'm gonna tackle two things today. Uh, gonna talk about the Rogue One trailer, and then recent news behind Final Fantasy 15 and the release date delay with that. First, let's get started with the Rogue One trailer. So, as most of you probably know by now, um, they just recently unveiled the Star Wars Rogue One trailer about 3 days ago. And my thoughts on it are this: I am super excited for Rogue One. I'm hoping that it is just as good, if not better, than Force Awakens. I enjoyed Force Awakens, of course, but the thing that I like about Rogue One is that this is going to be sort of a return to form with almost with the original trilogy. You know, actually getting added story to how the Death Star plans were like how the rebellion attempted to steal the Death Star plans rather, and so I'm excited for it. I have to say the actor I'm most excited to see in this, Donnie Yen. Uh, Anybody that knows me knows that Donnie Yen is one of my favorite martial arts actors of all time. I loved his work in Ip Man. He was pretty good in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, the sequel, Sword of Destiny. I Kung Fu Killer. I mean, what can you say? It's hard to hate Donnie Yen. So, of course, naturally, when I found out he was going to be in this movie some years ago, I was really excited. He's supposed to be in it. Forrest Whitaker's supposed to be in it. So big names. We finally got a sort of kind of reveal of Darth Vader at the end of the trailer, which just blew my mind. I'm pretty sure that it's already probably been confirmed that James Earl Jones is returning as the voice of Darth Vader. So I'm hoping that I'm not wrong about that. I think it is confirmed. So cool. Now, what I am surprised about is when I was watching this trailer, of course, here on YouTube, there seemed to be a lot of people that don't, I guess they're not quite in tune with the Star Wars lore or the order of the films. So let me just run through. I can't believe that I need to actually say this, but for those of you that don't know, Star Wars Rogue One is not Star Wars Episode 8. I repeat, not Episode 8. Star Wars Episode 8 comes out next year, next December. This December, we're getting Rogue One. Rogue One is not part of the main series of films. It's part of the spin-off anthology series, which includes Rogue One, the Han Solo movie, and I'm sure plenty of others. But this Rogue One is not Episode 8. So apparently there were a lot of people asking weird questions like, like where's Rey? How come she's not in the movie? Or wait a second, is this taking place after Episode 6? No. No. Rey is not in the movie because she was not born when this happened. Rogue One takes place in between episodes 3 and 4. Possibly closer to 4, maybe by a couple of weeks to about a month, 2 months, because it is talking about the rebellion stealing the Death Star plans, which, as hardcore Star Wars fans know, was how Star Wars Episode 4 began. It began with them it began with the Empire defeating the rebellion while the rebellion was trying to steal the Death Star plans. That's why Princess Leia was captured and interrogated. So there's that, and I was just severely disappointed by all of that. I was like, I mean, I get it. Okay, I get it that not everybody is as knowledgeable as when it comes to Star Wars as others, but at the very least, I mean, if Darth, you can kind of tell. At least I thought it was kind of obvious that clearly this was not supposed to be Episode 8. Just due to the sheer fact that this is a completely different protagonist, and everybody's complaining that this protagonist is also female, just like Rey is, and I'm like, what's the issue in that? So what? We get a female protagonist. So what? It's not going to really change the course of the story by any means. So, what's the issue here? I don't know. People just being nitpicky about stuff. People really need to stop complaining over stupid stuff. But anyway, speaking of stupid stuff, Hajime Tabata, who is the director of Final Fantasy 15, he just recently posted a personal vlog to the fans of Final Fantasy fans and everybody that was looking forward to the game. He posted it on Final Fantasy 15's official YouTube channel, and basically, what he was doing in this video was basically giving us a rundown on how the progress of Final Fantasy 15. Basically, what he said in this video was that the master version is complete, for the most part. Like, they pretty much finished the main game. But Tabata said that he was not necessarily quite happy with the quality of the game yet. I'm sure when they finished it, they were like, okay, this is good and all, but what can we do to make it better? So they were initially planning on releasing a day one patch that will go along with that will come out the same day as the release of the game. Hence why it's called a day one patch. So, but Tabata-san saw a problem with that because he realized, okay, now not everybody has internet, apparently, because there are some people in rural parts of, their countries, and there are some people with slower internet, so maybe they might not be able to connect as well. And there are also some people that just don't feel like paying for PlayStation Plus just to get online. So he decided to just go ahead and delay the game by 2 months so that they can actually include everything that was supposed to be in the day one patch into the main disc, as well as some extra stuff sprinkled in, just want to make up for the further delay. Now, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with this because I sat there. First of all, Tabata-san has my utmost respect. I respect this man even more because he had the guts to come out and to actually personally say, I'm not happy with the quality of this game just yet. I want to make this game the ultimate experience for the fans, for gamers everywhere. I want as many gamers to be happy with this game as possible. And that is why I'm doing this. That deserves respect. Because not a lot of developers are willing to do that. A lot of them would just go through like some sort of PR guy and just have him announce it. Or they'll post it on some website. But no, he actually cared enough about his fans to go out and to interact with them and tell them what's up. He didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't BS it. He just said, I like the fact that we finished it for the most part, but I don't like that. I feel that we can do more with it. So that's what he's doing. He's looking for ways to do more with what he has, or what the development team has. And I see people complaining left and right about, but they said September 30th is supposed to be the release. Oh, by the way, now the release is November 29th. 2 months. But it's like, they're like, but they pretty much trolled us. Oh yeah, they trolled us saying it was gonna be September. Now it's gonna be November. Oh, shame on you, Square Enix. Shame on you. Oh, you're not gonna get my money now. But I'm like, shut up. Okay, because here's what I'm thinking. Would you rather have it be released and have it be a good game? Or would you have it be taken with extreme care and caution and have it be an excellent game? I don't know about you guys, but I prefer the excellent game. And think about it this way. We waited 10 years. Ever since the game was still Final Fantasy Versus 13. 10 years for this game to release. You mean to tell me you can't wait a measly 2? This is what I'm talking about. This is why us gamers are looked down upon. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Because you guys are spoiled brats. You guys are... Really, you guys act like... You guys act like the 5-year-old that asked for a pony and didn't get a pony, so now you're throwing a temper tantrum. There are reasons why you didn't get the pony. There are reasons. Legitimate reasons. Like, oh, hey, we actually give a damn enough about our fans and about our game and about the quality of the game that we actually want to bring forth something excellent. We don't want to half-ass it. And that's what they're doing. They're not half-assing it. They're actually, from what I've seen from the trailers and from the gameplay, it doesn't look half-assed at all. It looks great as it is. But if there is even a remote chance that they can make that even better, hell, I'll wait the extra 2 months. Compared to 10 years, what's 2 months? Seriously. Some gamers just have no patience. And that's why we can't be taken seriously anymore. We don't exhibit enough patience. This game is supposed to come out. Now, the only downside I see with this is that it's going to contest with a bunch of other big games out there. That's it. But other than that, like I said, if it's going to be a smash hit, go right ahead. I had the same attitude about Tekken Cross Street Fighter. I had the same attitude about the Final Fantasy remake, about the Final Fantasy VII remake. I am in no rush to get that Final Fantasy VII remake, okay? I can sit there and I can play the original version of Final Fantasy VII on my PS3. That's no problem to me. I don't care. I'm in no rush. All right? But some gamers just don't get it. They don't understand that sometimes these things take time. Look, my bottom line is we shouldn't be complaining about this. We're probably going to get an excellent game, great content, great characters. We got an entire universe built around this one game. This is the game that could possibly be the next Final Fantasy VII in terms of sales and critical reception. Now, as much as I like 7, I think 7's overrated personally. But if it could even get the same critical reception and sales record as 7, then that could open huge doors, not just for future Final Fantasy games, but for JRPGs as a whole. This is the game that can make or break the JRPG. So you best believe they're going to give their absolute attention to this. And the fact that you guys are complaining and whining over something that could possibly save or destroy Final Fantasy or the JRPG genre, as far as mainstream JRPGs go, then that just shows your ignorance. And that's all I got to say about that. So go ahead in the comments if you have any thoughts about Rogue One or Final Fantasy 15. Like this video. If you know anybody that are interested in these topics, go ahead and share the video. I don't care. Go ahead. And don't forget to subscribe because I, of course, will talk more nerdy things to you. Music covers are also coming up soon. So, just like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let me know what you think. I wanna have a pretty decent discussion here. I like discussing things in comment threads. So if you have a thought, drop it right here in the comment section, and we'll talk. So now that I said my piece, peace.